keep my hands on myself. Think I'll dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Kiss my little baby girl isn't me. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. I can feel it still.
People, so welcome back to the channel. As you can see, this is meal one, and today's video is going to be a full day of eating. All macros are going to be up on the screen, calories, everything, you name it. So if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button because we're all about fitness, positivity, mindset. So you do not want to miss out on my content, and make sure you give this a like rating. So I've just woken up. As you can see, I'm trying to get up early at the moment, so I woke up at like about 6, half 6, and I'm trying to increase it to increase my productivity at the moment. So meal one is that the same all the time. I have 5 hex sausages in a bagel, about 80 to 90 grams. Today we have 90 grams of Frosties, a coffee to wake me up, and then 300 milliliters of apple juice. And it's easy to get down, good macros. So I would recommend this if you're trying to put on some muscle. So the macros and calories up on the screen there. So make sure you sit back and get ready to enjoy the rest of this video while I scram this. And usually I put a bit of barbecue sauce on it to make it taste nicer. But yeah, that is meal one. So let's get straight into this. So I've just been for a walk, taken Maisie to get some steps in. And I usually listen to a podcast. I utilise this time wisely. I think when you wake up, it's always good after breakfast to go if you can go for a walk and just get some steps in, to be honest, because my step count at the moment, ideally I aim for 8 to 10k every day, because I just think steps are good to get outside, good for the mental benefits, and it's just a no-brainer. So what I do now is usually make a shake, and this is going to be 100 grams of oats, a scoop of whey protein powder, and 200 grams of milk. And this is just easy calories because I'm still not that hungry. Like, it's only 8:45, so it's not that long ago I had breakfast. So my appetite still isn't great, but obviously I'm bulking. I need to get ahead on the game of my calories because it sets me up for the day. Sorry. So my biggest tip when bulking is wake up earlier, start eating breakfast, have a big breakfast, and get ahead on your calories. Because the worst thing to do is when bulking is playing catch up and having to eat all your calories late at night and trying to force them in, because it's just not fun. So wake up early, have a big breakfast, eat throughout the day, have little snacks, meals often, and it definitely helps out. So let me show you the shake. If you remember my videos from back in the day, I used to call this, and have it at uni, and call it the JC Gainer Shake, and it does exactly what it says on the tin, helps me gain weight. So if you struggle to get all your calories in, utilise liquid calories. It's the easiest way to get them in. Tastes banging, literally tastes like a milkshake, and it's so easy to get down when I'm not hungry. So I would recommend that. So the plan of action for today, my parents are away, so I'm looking after the dog and I'm looking after the horses. So I've got to go let the horses out, go feed them, all that kind of stuff. And then I'm training legs to later at the gym with my mate, so I'll get some content for that. And then I'm going to be working on my business, sort out some client plans, take you through how I structure my days when I'm doing Platinum. I'll basically tell you what Platinum is. Platinum is what I use for all my online coaching. It's the kind of coaching brand that we're bringing up. That it's not just your average online coach. We are a lot more than that. So yeah, let me take you through my day. Also, I forgot to say, so another little supplement I take every single morning is the Protein Works Super Greens. And the reason I have this is because I often don't eat enough vegetables and greens. So this really helps make sure I'm supplementing this in my diet. But ideally, you want to eat enough fruit and veg from your whole diet, from wholesome food sources. But I only do this because I'm a bit lazy when sometimes making it, so it helps to get it in. And because it doesn't taste great, like it doesn't look the best, you just got to down it, so bottoms up. Nah, that doesn't taste great at all. I've literally been taking it for years now. I've had it for the past year, probably year plus since going to uni, and I have it every single day. And it's really helped improve my skin, making sure I'm eating enough greens and all that kind of stuff. So I would recommend, and it's pretty cheap as well. Other than that, I only take the basic supplements like multivitamin, omega-3, creatine, protein powder, vitamin D3 and K2, and they're the only key supplements you need. I wouldn't waste your money on anything else, to be honest. But yeah, anyway, I'm going off to do the horses and I'll try to get some clips of me from up there. So see you in a bit. It's actually a banging day, you know. So we got horse number 1, we got Patience, and then we got horse number 2, we got Dino, and then there's another one all the way over in that field. But basically just got to bring them in because it's so hot outside. The flies get quite bad, so they stay in during the day and then come out during the night because it's just too hot for them. Because if they're out for too long, they'll get burnt. The flies are too much, just causing chaos. So it's better for them in the night. So time to bring them in and get some more steps in. So in terms of snacks, what I eat throughout the day, I usually have like an apple and then some kind of like sort of healthy kind of snack. This is a Nature Valley bar. Sometimes I'll have like a Kit Kat or a chocolate bar, it depends what's in the cupboard. But I try to keep the fats as low as possible because even though I'm bulking, I don't want my diet to slip. I want to, the plan of action is a lean bulk for long term basically, because I want to minimise the amount of fat that I'm gaining and make sure it's healthy body weight and healthy kind of like muscle mass that I'm putting on. So to optimise the process basically. So yeah, that's the kind of snack. What's the time now? So you have a snack around like 11ish because I'm off now to do some gardening work for one of my mum's friends. We'll do that for a few hours, come back, and then I'm on business and client work. So I'll update you guys at lunch. Hope all is well. So here's this week's check-in. So I just want to start with reviewing your little video from the other day. And I'm really happy with your progress this week. Everything is going full forwards ahead. You're looking good. You've had another weight drop as well, which is ideal. Chest left.
But I feel it still. I can feel it still.
So it's time for lunch. So the top is off because it's actually so hot today. Like it's a scorcher in the UK finally. So for lunch, what we've got today, we just got some, we're gonna have a ham bagel. I've toasted it because it tastes nicer. Then I'll put some sauce on it. And then we're going with this flatbread as well. This is a lot higher in fat than I'd usually have, but I'm not completely restrictive because I am obviously in a growing phase. So I do want to still enjoy my foods. Enjoy my different kinds of food and stuff. So another tip, don't be too restrictive on yourself because you need your diet to be something that you can stick to long term, because if you're too strict, you're only going to be able to stick to that for a week. So make sure you're not too hard on yourself, and you still want to live your life and have the balance and enjoy yourself. So pre-workout meal, as you've seen, 111 grams of Frosties. It's usually like 110, but I'm not going to like start putting it back for 1 gram. So I have this before I go to the gym because it's quick releasing carbs. It's going to fuel me for my workout, and I usually eat around my workouts. And when I come back, I usually have like some sort of meat and a carb source. It'll probably be chicken and rice with some vegetables. So I have this now. I don't track, I put the calories and macros up on the screen. I don't track my milk with this because I'm just not too bothered about it. It's because obviously I'm a grow-in, so it doesn't matter too much. So what I always do before my workouts, make sure I'm sufficiently hydrated, because that is key to make sure you perform well with sufficient carbs and hydration. So I'm going to eat this and I'm going to go off and train some legs. Right, so I'm all back from the gym now, and to be fair, I didn't actually get any content because I'm decided I'm going to keep this all just what I eat in a day, so purely food content. And you know when you just have one of those gym sessions where you're just completely in the zone, me and my mate, we completely ruined our legs, so it was quite difficult to drive home actually, but smashed every single exercise, and I just had my headphones in, took some pre, I was just in the zone, and it's just what I needed. So I didn't really want to record. But anyway, so I'm obviously all back now. So what I'm having for dinner is a classic gym bro meal. And I'm not saying I have to eat chicken and rice, but I actually do like it. So my chicken's been marinating for a while. If you don't want dry chicken and rice, make sure you marinate it. So it's classic barbecue seasoning, and then the goat pink Himalayan salt. And that's been marinating for at least 45 minutes now, because I left it off for a while, and then I've just got my rice on there going. So I'll put the macros up on screen once it's made, and I just have that with some barbecue sauce. And why do I eat it? It's got good macros, it's perfect for my goals, and it tastes nice. I could eat something else and a lot more something a bit fancier, but to be fair, if it ain't broke, why fix it? So I just eat this usually for dinner. But it does vary, I don't always eat the same thing, but for a fair few of the meals, like breakfast and lunch, I do. So yeah, that's basically what I eat in a day, give or take a few different things. So I'm just going to continue putting I'm going to put my chicken on to cook, and then I'll show you the end result. And there we have it, that is dinner. 200 grams of chicken, and then about 315 grams of cooked rice. So the total calories for today are just under 4,000 calories at 3,910. So that is 204 grams of protein, 673 grams of carbohydrates, and 62 fats. So to be honest, for a clean, for a bulking diet, this is pretty clean because we keep the fats pretty low. So I'll put the exact calories up on screen so you guys can see it. So this is what I'm going to be eating for the foreseeable future for a while, all over summer for at least the next 3 months, to really help me pack on some size and muscle. So if you've got this far, I appreciate you for watching, and please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. In a bit, people.
But I feel it still. I can feel it still.